What's up, gang? Welcome back for some more It's Always Sunny. So excited for today's episode because I'm coming off last episode, which has been one of my favorites of the series so far. I got some of the greatest moments with Charlie and Dennis, especially with the creation of the Nightman and the Dayman songs. Just absolutely hilarious watching them come up with that masterpiece. Definitely watch that scene a bunch more after I finished the episode because it was just so good. Couldn't get enough. But we also got some great moments with Dee dating Lil Kevin, which provided for some pretty hilarious moments, and no surprise, he did not turn out to be the person that they thought he was and judged him for in the beginning. But we'll see what else they come up with in this episode. Lately we've been blessed with a lot of Charlie musical moments, which has always been fantastic, and so loving that we're getting lots of those. I'm assuming he won't be the focus in this one just because he's been kind of at the forefront of the previous two, but I guess we'll see. We haven't had like a Dennis-centric episode in a little bit, I feel like, so this could be centered around him, but I'm excited to check it out with you all as always. And if by the end of the video you enjoyed it, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out, so I appreciate all you guys' support on this series. And as always, you can watch my full-length reactions to the Always Sunny episodes on my Patreon, the link for that being in the description below. Those always come out earlier than the YouTube edits as well, so you can see them ahead of time there too. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this episode of It's Always Sunny.
Please stop talking.
Dude, just let me finish my story.
Describing an episode of Law & Order in full detail is not a story.
Charlie, man. Dude likes his media, that's for sure.
That serial killer killed another woman last night. He's targeting attractive blondes.
I'm not closing the bar by myself anymore.
You're too big, D. Let's face it. You're like
a female Larry Bird.
Female Larry Bird, I freaking love it. The way Dennis comes up with new insults for her is amazing.
Well, guess what? You're Larry Bird.
Well, that's okay, because Larry Bird's an excellent player.
He's an awesome player.
Dee is never successful trying to insult him back as well.
This guy, he got laid last night.
No, I didn't.
You're wearing the same clothes you were wearing yesterday.
Yeah, that's what you were wearing yesterday.
No, I'm not. These are different clothes.
Where'd you get the scratches on your neck?
What?
Oh, Matt got some action. Why is he so freaking embarrassed? I would think he'd be happy about whatever happened.
Well, that was weird.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been acting like that a lot lately.
What's gotten into him?
Serial killing.
Oh no, dude, I started to figure that out even before Frank said something. No way Mac is a serial killer. I do not see him capable of that, although I wouldn't be surprised. I'm excited to see all the little double meanings throughout this episode of Mac looking like he did something serial killer-like.
I got a hunch about this.
Oh, let's carve our best friend to pieces with a chainsaw based on a hunch. Dee, why don't you and I use a little textbook psychology, and that'll lead us to the real serial killers.
These guys are so obsessed with the few classes of psychology they took in college that they think they're experts.
I forgot about this thing that I gotta do. I'm gonna go deal with it now, right? I guess I'll see you guys later.
If I prove that he is guilty, I am gonna torture the out of him.
Oh my gosh, Frank, what a monster. I love how the minute they think one of the group is capable of bad things or is doing bad things, they just completely forget everything about their relationship and want to bring them down for their own.
Hey, you.
We need to talk.
No way, dude, he's seeing her again. That's freaking hilarious. I can't believe they brought her back.
Situation down there.
You mean my penis?
Well, you don't have to say it out loud.
I'm getting rid of it.
I know, but when, dude? I feel like I've been putting a lot of time in here.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe Mac. This is a massive throwback. This was like second or third episode of the show stuff.
Sometimes I bump up against it. I just can't handle that.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Because you seem like you can handle anything. I mean, with that body.
She knows exactly how to deal with him. Just gotta compliment him slightly and he'll fall right into your arms.
Think he's chopping up
I'm not
bodies?
chopping up anything, dude. He's not a serial killer. What did I tell you about bringing that chainsaw?
You want to take a picture with it?
You want to take a picture with it, he says. These guys, anytime they get any sort of weapon, just lose all control. Wouldn't be surprised if, like the gun, Frank just starts carrying around the chainsaw.
Okay, right. Put your tongue close to the blade.
Oh my gosh, no way. They're freaking baiting D to attract the serial killer. That's hilarious.
I didn't want to use you as the bait. You do not fit the profile.
Fit the profile, Dennis.
That's the right attitude. You need to look sexy for this guy, otherwise he's never gonna... Come on.
Dennis is so ruthless to D. I don't know if there's been a kind thing he's done for her the whole show, but that fits right along with his profile.
Why are you wearing those gloves?
Fingerprints. You think I want some Jew lawyer crawling up my ass in 6 months?
My
Objection!
gosh.
Extremely racist.
Frank is just against literally every person, nationality, belief that does not line up with his.
Human anatomy. He's got a half a chapter highlighted on the removal of human genitalia.
Oh my gosh. It is freaking perfectly lining up with serial killer stuff.
You got no evidence, you got no case, Frank.
Stinks, that stuff.
This stuff is Dracar Noir, man.
Okay, apparently Charlie knows his stuff when it comes to cologne.
Who you with?
I think you got the wrong idea. I'm not with anybody.
Maybe if you get up off that crack rock, you can come and be Pepper Jack's best hoe.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Of course, the first person that comes up to D is a freaking pimp.
We're trying to conduct a little business here.
Pepper Jack's trying to conduct some business here, too.
Now, Pepperjack, I feel like we're miscommunicating.
You speak when spoken to now.
We're just gonna get out of here.
Now, you're not just gonna come up in here and take Pepper Jack's best hoe.
Oh my gosh. Please tell me that D does not get sucked into a prostitution ring.
How much?
Oh, what you got?
$7 and a stupid thermos.
Is that Fraggle Rock? Oh, Pepper Jack loves Fraggle Rock.
Oh my gosh. I love that he just accepts that as payment.
If I was going to start mass murdering people, I feel like the first thing I would do is pick a victim.
We need to find somebody who we would want to kill, but who?
Here you go, D.
Oh yes, it's gonna be the waitress. Fantastic. I'd be worried that they would accidentally kill the waitress in trying to get in the mind of a serial killer.
Don't ever admit it. It makes my job that much harder. Look, who else knows about this?
Nobody, just her.
Frank's idea. Frank knows. He's sniffing around.
Figures that Charlie would be the first one to know. Dude is the worst possible person to give you plan ideas.
You gotta give me the time to like build your case, you know, to help your defense out. Bum 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 dun dun.
Oh my gosh. He's just trying to make his own Law and Order case in real life.
You worried about your car? Ooh, accusations. Those are no good. It's my favorite. Bum bum dun dun dun.
Dude's just throwing out words he heard in an episode. Man is completely unqualified for this kind of help.
My neighbor Gary works here. He is desperately in love with me. We're going to take whatever we want for free. There's going to be no paper trail.
I wonder if they have painter's overalls. My guy's a painter. I go from house to house, gaining very easy access to my victims.
Oh my gosh. Dennis's is airtight, man. He's got a whole plan. I feel like if anyone was going to be a serial killer out of the gang, it'd be most likely him.
Hey, Gary. These shears, they do cut through bone, yes?
Yeah, I guess.
We're going to take these shears, but we're going to take them on the hush-hush.
Okay.
Oh, poor Gary, man. D just using and abusing everybody. The Reynolds family certainly has a bunch of messed up people in it.
Was your son an angry child?
Objection, leading.
Did he ever exhibit any hatred toward women?
Irrelevant question.
This is so freaking fantastic. Charlie's just contradicting everything he says.
One question. You think your son's out there killing people?
Yeah.
Ah! That's it. I'm going out.
Damn it!
Oh gosh, man. They got all the evidence they need now.
I'll be in touch.
Dude's out there looking like Mario. What the heck? Or at least a Mario with a white outfit. Guess he'd be closer to a Waluigi, actually, because of his freaking lanky height.
We're gonna follow our victim, and then I'm gonna strangle her, and you're gonna chop her into pieces.
We're not really going to kill her. What are we going to do?
Ow, yeah.
Oh, dude, Dennis was really locked into that. My man was ready to actually commit murder. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Oh yes, dude. Did this episode air around Halloween? Because that would have been just absolutely perfect timing. Those shoes and the freaking camera angles in this right now are just perfect. Oh, Oh, incredible editing, bro. Just completely failed.
The killer is Mac. I got hard evidence.
I know who the killer is.
You do?
Yes. The real serial killer is Mac.
That's what I just said.
They just completely ignore everything Frank's been saying. Good ideas can only come from Dennis's brain.
I feel like you're afraid that people will see us together.
I just don't want them to think that we're dating.
We are dating.
I don't think it's too much to ask for you to keep this quiet, considering your condition.
Oh, so ruthless, man, considering your condition.
Well, it's over.
I told you not to go back. You're digging me a pretty big hole here.
It doesn't matter, because she won't talk to me anymore, dude.
When did you start hearing voices?
When did you start hearing voices? Dude immediately goes to schizophrenia. Charlie is locked into this role. Man's the best detective around.
Hey, Sandy.
This is Mac, right? Good-looking guy, great sense of humor, really bulky.
More ripped.
Strike that.
Jacked.
Irrelevant.
Oh man, I love the way that Charlie and his Law and Order obsession adds to every scene in this episode.
Could you come take care of me?
I'll allow it. Yeah, I can.
I'll allow it.
I'll see you tonight.
I'll allow it. Where are we going?
To catch a predator.
Oh my gosh, now they're referencing other TV shows as well. Love how all these episodes are just hilarious on their own, but if you understand the references they're making, it just brings it up to a whole nother level.
Sandy?
Have a seat. I made you some cookies. I'm just in here changing into my bikini.
Really? Can I come back? Oh.
Oh my gosh, please tell me the real Chris Hansen shows up in this episode
Hello,
at some
Mac.
point.
How are you?
What are you doing, dude?
Why don't you have a seat? Enjoy a cookie.
Oh, Dennis pulls off a great Chris. I love it. This is just perfect.
Sandy, why don't you come out here, please?
Hello, Mac.
Not so young and attractive, is she?
Oh, jeez. Every freaking line has some sort of joke in it. It's just amazing. And there's so many callbacks in this as well. Even the video cameras popped up.
Oh, sorry, Mac. You can't keep running from this thing, all right? You gotta face this head on. I'm gonna get you off this. Don't be afraid to show me your ugly side.
Man is fully in his element.
Did you or did you not snap into an alternate personality, causing you to go on a serial killing rampage? What? No. But yes, you did.
Oh no, man's whole case is ruined.
Wait, so you're not the serial killer?
No.
I just won this case. That means you're a free man. You're not a serial killer.
Charlie immediately takes credit for solving it. Whoa!
No. There's a bunch of severed heads in there.
Oh my gosh, they inadvertently found the real serial killer. Freaking incredible, dude. I did not see that coming.
What are you people doing in my apartment?
As they end the episode right there. Oh, flawless, man. What a freaking end. There was so much going on in that. I did not expect them to actually find the real serial killer. And now it makes sense why Gary said that the shears actually do cut through bone, because how else would he have known that if he hadn't done it before? Beyond just the hilarious dialogue and acting, this episode was just extremely well written as far as the plot goes. I love the way that everything weaved in and out of each other as far as the storylines, and the way things tied up together at the end with them finding out that Gary was the serial killer. I certainly wouldn't have been opposed to seeing Frank go to town with that chainsaw though, but the episode cut off right before that could happen. But just great editing. I think they've definitely really gotten good at that in this season as far as ending the episode in a comedic way as well, whereas before I feel like they always ended it at a great point, but it didn't really cut as a joke in itself as well. And so I've really liked how they've done that with the episodes in season 3. And it was funny seeing some recurring characters again as always. And it doesn't seem like Mac will be in a relationship with her anymore, because he really ruined things with her in that last conversation he had. So even after all the work he put into that relationship, in his own words, looks like it's all gonna be for naught, and he's just gonna be back at square one. But I really love Charlie's antics in this episode as well, applying everything he'd learned from watching Law and Order. I feel like every time he puts on a shirt and tie, he turns into a completely different person, but it's great every time. It's definitely his kind of like big brain outfit where he does things that he wouldn't really be capable of before in his normal clothes. So really liked his moments, and obviously Dennis and Dee were hilarious, just bouncing off each other. And Dennis Dennis somehow coming up with a new way to insult her in every conversation, but also Dee kind of being schemy this episode as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me for this episode. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video out, helps it reach a lot more people. So I appreciate your guys' support. And as always, you can check out the full-length reactions to this and all the other It's Always Sunny episodes I've done on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below, and they always go up earlier than the YouTube edits, so you can see them ahead of time there as well. But until the next episode, I will see you all later. Peace.